Did you know the mighty demon Jalandhara, born from fire of Lord Shiva's third eye? Today, we dive deep into the history to know about Jalandhara and his rise to power, which shook the entire universe. Once upon a time in Satya Yuga, two revered figures set out on a sacred pilgrimage. On one side, we have Brihaspati, the wise and compassionate teacher of the gods, and on the other side, we have Indra, the mighty and headstrong king of the heavens. Their hearts burned with the desire to behold the splendor of Bhagavan Shiva. As they neared Kailasha, destiny had prepared a surprise. Blocking their path was a colossal, enigmatic figure, a naked ascetic with wild matted hair and an aura that radiated both mystery and immense power. Little did they know, this was no ordinary wanderer but Shiva himself, testing their inner wisdom and humility. Indra, proud and accustomed to command, stepped forward and demanded, "Who are you? From whence do you come? Tell me truly, where is Shiva?" But the silent ascetic remained unyielding, his eyes speaking volumes even in calmness. Each moment stretched like an eternity, the silence a challenge to Indra's authority. Frustration simmered within Indra. In a burst of wrath and arrogance, he raised his thunderbolt, but in that electrifying instant, the cosmos itself held its breath. With a graceful yet commanding gesture, the ascetic raised his hand and halted the thunderbolt mid-fight, its raw energy frozen in the air. The power that emanated from him was beyond mortal measure. Then Shiva became furious. His eyes became terrible. He blazed with his burning splendor, and his third eye is ready to open and burn Indra and his arrogance. Brihaspati's wise eyes immediately recognized the truth. The silent guardian was none other than Shiva, the great Bhagavan of gods, whose presence transcended form and defied all expectations. Overwhelmed by reverence, Brihaspati fell to his knees and began a celestial hymn of praise, his words echoing the eternal truths of creation and destruction. In a mesmerizing flow of devotion, Brihaspati exalted Shiva, "O three-eyed one, whose matted locks and fierce gaze hold the secrets of the cosmos. O Lord, who transforms the elements themselves into the music of life, the giver of nectar to the moon and the sun." He spoke of Shiva as the annihilator of time, the embodiment of creation, preservation, and the dissolution of all things, a force that is both the fire that burns and the cool ocean that soothes. Moved by such heartfelt devotion, Shiva's fierce aura softened. With eyes still blazing with the remnants of divine fury, he declared in a voice that thundered like the roaring ocean, "O dear Brihaspati, your devotion has touched the depths of my being. Henceforth, you shall be known as the enlivener, for you have breathed life even into the heart of Indra." With these sacred words, Shiva released the divine fire from his third eye, which was meant to kill Indra, and threw it into the salty ocean. The tension dissolved like mist, and Indra, his pride humbled and his spirit enlightened, fell to knees in grateful submission. Together Indra and Brihaspati departed Kailasha, forever transformed by this encounter with the divine. As Shiva threw the divine fire from his third eye into the ocean, something extraordinary happened. From this divine fire, a baby was born at the confluence of the Ganga river and the ocean. The child has a terrifying presence and cried so loudly that the earth trembled, the heavens echoed with his cries. Even Satyaloka, the highest realm, was shaken. The gods and sages were terrified. They rushed to Lord Brahma, "O Lord of the worlds, this sound is frightening. Please stop it." Brahma, puzzled by the event, descended to earth to investigate. Upon reaching the ocean, he saw the mysterious baby in the lap of the ocean god. Brahma, surprised, asked the ocean about the child's origins. But even the ocean god has no answer. He simply said, "O Brahma, this child appears suddenly in the waters of the Ganga. I know nothing more. Please tell us his destiny." As Brahma held the child, the baby grabbed his neck and shook him violently. Tears flowed from Brahma's eyes. He then declared, "Since he made my eyes water, he shall be known as Jalandhara." Brahma also foretold that Jalandhara will become a young warrior now itself. he will become a master of all sacred laws. Very valorous, courageous, heroic, invincible, and majestic. Like Kartikeya, he will be the conqueror of all in battles. He will shine with all sorts of prosperity. He would become the king of demons and even challenge Lord Vishnu. No one could defeat him except Lord Shiva himself. His wife will be a chaste lady who will increase good fortune. She will be exquisitely beautiful in every limb. She will be an ocean of good conduct and will speak pleasing words. After saying so, Brahma called Sukra and performed Jalandhara's coronation. Brahma then took leave of the ocean and disappeared. As Jalandhara grew, he became incredibly strong, wise, and courageous. The ocean god, proud of his son, decided to find him a perfect bride. He chose Vrinda, the daughter of the mighty demon Kalanemi. The wedding was grand. The rivers and demons celebrated with great joy. Even those demons who once hid in the underworld now emerged, ready to stand by their new leader. Jalandhara, with his wife Vrinda and the support of the great sage Sukra, became the ruler of Asuras. The mighty Jalandhara, noble-hearted and fearless, ruled over the Asuras with unmatched power. One day, the brilliant sage Bhargava arrived, illuminating the 10 directions with his divine presence. Jalandhara, seated among his Asura warriors, welcomed the sage with respect. But as Jalandhara looked around his court, his eyes fell upon Rahu. Shocked, Jalandhara turned to sage Bhargava and asked, "O Lord, by whom was this done to Rahu? By whom was his head cut? Please tell me everything in detail as it had happened." Bhargava narrated the ancient tale, the churning of the ocean by the gods and the demons to obtain the divine nectar Amrita. But the gods, led by Indra and Vishnu, deceived the Asuras and stole the nectar. Enraged at the betrayal, Rahu disguised himself as a god and drank the nectar. But Vishnu, even the protector of the gods, struck him down, severing his head. Jalandhara's fury knew no bounds. The gods dared to steal from my father, the ocean. They must pay for this injustice. In the upcoming part 2 of Jalandhara's story, we will discuss the mightiest battle of gods and demons, battle of Jalandhara with Vishnu, and how ultimately he is slain by Bhagavan Shiva. O seekers of truth, if you are enlightened by this story, please kindly like, share and subscribe to Chronicle Capsule, and don't forget to comment Har Har Mahadev.